This story has been brought to you by water. It's free! This is not a real sponsorship. However, we will take any sponsorships given to us. Welcome back. Let's hop right into the story. Last we left off, the team had a run-in with multiple Camille's that were inside the cultist compound. We managed to take the first one out easy enough, and after a plan filled with holes was concocted and messages were ignored, Momo is splattered against the wall along with the second Camille, while the third one wanders off with my character, leaving Guy to fend for himself inside the compound. Lobby screaming cultists directly behind him as Dr. Pierre tells him to come jump on his ship, and he makes a leap of faith to his ship. And that's where we pick up. After a fairly good roll, the guy makes his way across the debris field, hopping across giant chunks of debris and finally making his way onto Dr. Pierre's ship without much of a hiccup. Through the very short time that we've dealt with Dr. Pierre, him and the guy have hit it off and get along swimmingly. So he has no problem dropping him off somewhere while P goes off to do whatever he has to do. Dr. Pierre ends up agreeing to drop him off on Titan, one of Jupiter's moon that's actually close to us in orbit currently. In transit, he ends up calling Firewall, telling him what happened to Momo, and they tell him that he won't be seeing her anymore and he'll be getting a new partner. The reason being, Momo had a piece of equipment in her morph known as a kill switch. The way the kill switch works, if your morph dies for any reason, all information you have pertaining to that morph and any backups that you have are deleted, effectively killing the character. So Momo's dead. However, Firewall says that his new partner will meet him on Titan, and they can continue on with the mission like nothing happened. Guy ends up doing a short job for a couple hours while he's on Titan at a club known as The Bowl. The club's design itself is modeled after a toilet bowl. Dr. Pierre ends up staying with the guy for a little bit so that he can wait with him till his partner gets there, and he also needed to make a couple of phone calls to his contacts. However, once the guy's new partner showed up, they tried to convince Dr. Pierre to go with them because he had the book and it had the information in it that we needed. However, Dr. Pierre was having none of that and would not disclose his reasons for not trying to give up the book as he tried to leave the bar. After some horribly miffed rolls, Dr. Pierre ends up escaping, bouncing away into the sunset. Not able to find any trace of him, they decide maybe they should go rescue the kid from the 12-foot tall woman who has kidnapped him. Back with the kid, Camille has started her ship and started to fly away since I missed her with my ship. Me inside the bundle, she has hung me up on the wall somewhere while I'm quietly panicking inside my blanket cocoon. I try my best to keep the team updated on possible locations I can be, but my vision is obviously limited. The kid really couldn't think of a plan to get him out of here other than he needed to get out of the cocoon. So with a fraction of a plan, I started to cut my way out of the cocoon. After another uncharacteristically high roll, the kid ends up cutting a hole big enough for him to hop through out of the cocoon. He rolls stealth as he jumps out of the hole in the cocoon in hopes that she doesn't spot him. However, our DM super critted again. And as he hops out of the cocoon, hitting the ground with barely a sound, he hears behind him, "So you finally come out to play." The kid stays calm while she speaks because he doesn't want to get smashed by a 12-foot tall woman in a morph that he has spent lots of money on. The kid asks, "Aren't you supposed to be driving the ship? It's on autopilot. It knows where we're going. Now, are you coming to play or not?" she says as she holds her arms expectantly out towards the kid, and he complies. Not wanting to lose this morph, his options were very limited, so he decided to get smashed in a different sense by the 12-foot tall woman. After some well-placed rolls for some questionable things, she falls asleep. Without missing a beat, he gets to work hacking into her ship. She practically has no security on board, and he also rolled really high, so he has complete control of her ship. However, he's keeping it on the down low, so she's none the wiser. He also ends up getting in contact with the team, telling them the destination that the ship is heading towards, which is a colony on Mars known as New Namek. He leaves out obvious details of the goings-ons on the ship, and tells them for now he has the situation under control, but please still to come get him. The conversation is cut short as he hears some stirring behind him, and Camille tells him to come back to bed, begrudgingly returns, and sleep slowly comes to him. Some time passes and they arrive at their destination. They are in New Namek, however, Camille has her own habitat outside the city. She's up on the rim of the crater that the city is built in. They dock the ship, and she motions for him to go inside. As he's walking off the ship through the small hangar that's attached to the habitat, she opens up a wall safe that slides out of the wall and puts his things into them. Like his sniper rifle, his quantum computer, you know, things like that. Expensive things that do damage. On edge, he walks further into the habitat, and it's beautiful. She has art strewn across the walls. There's several well taken care of plants. The dome that's surrounding the habitat's clear, and actually you can look out over the crater that the city's in, and the Martian landscape is just breathtaking to look at. Walks in behind him as he's still looking around dumbfounded at his surroundings, and she says, "Like it? I paid millions of cred for a nice place like this. I've always wanted to bring someone home." Like it is an understatement. This place is fucking gorgeous. Well, thanks. You hungry? Yeah, actually. And she makes the kid the best sandwich he has ever had in his fucking life. Yes, DM super critted again making the sandwich. Kid starts slowly letting his guard down and starts enjoying himself. He has sandwiches. They hang out on the couch, watch movies while he waits for his team to get here. It's nice. Next episode will be out on Wednesday. You guys can follow me on Twitter at JarofWizard, and you can also follow me on Tumblr at the exact same handle. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, maybe even subscribe. You know, stick around and listen to my shitty stories. Maybe share it with that guy down the street who also likes sandwiches. I don't know. You beautiful people have a nice day. Bye.